on. Until we get here, Reverend Father Daniel Afo will do us the honors of giving us the opening prayer for today. Reverend, take it from here.
Thank you very much. Shall we pray? Our help is in the name of the Lord, who made heaven and earth. Gracious Father, we are most grateful unto you for this day, for the gift of life that we have given unto each and every one of us. We know that, yes, indeed, you are the author of life. And so, therefore, we own our lives and appreciation and thanksgiving unto you. We call upon your presence as your children. We've gathered to share something about our own selves and for the growth and betterment of our nation, Ghana. May this mental gymnasium continue to shape all of us, that at the end of everything, for the Lord, every inspiration, your children will nurture it for our growth. We pray also for all the dignitaries who are on their way coming. We pray for traveling mercies upon them. And may this encounter once again be a spirit-filled one, so that your children will live here fulfilled by your word and also for the good of our studies. Thank you very much. And we make our prayer through our Lord Jesus Christ, your Son, who lives and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit, God, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. Could we have a resounding amen? Thank you so much, Reverend Father Daniel Afo, for such a spiritual opening prayer. We duly acknowledge the presence of every student here who made it possible to be in the new examination center. We do also acknowledge the Castle Hereford Traditional Council. Castle Hereford Traditional Council, thank you so much for joining us here. Again, to the Holy Child School, thank you so much, the tutors and people responsible for their coming here. We will take to introduce people who are accorded the honor in the confines of this university, and in no particular order, we have with us here Rahina Tutuna Al-Hassan, the SRC Women's Commissioner. Come on, we practice something. Can I put it to use? Rahina Tutuna Al-Hassan is the SRC Women's Commissioner. We have Robert Donko, the local NUCS President. Join us here again as Ms. Jennifer Yolson. Ms. Jennifer Yolson, can you give us a wave? The SRC Coordinating Secretary. Next to her is Ms. Jamina Hiabo, the SRC General Secretary. Next to her, we have Ms. Lovia Ejay. Ms. Lovia Ejay is the SRC Sports Secretary. Next to her is Right Honorable Smart Wisdom, the SRC Speaker of Parliament. Thank you so much for joining us here. Then again, we have Mr. Daniel Dente, the SRC Public Relations Officer. I'm informed he's on the public relations work. Then in here, in no particular order, join us are people who left every duty of theirs to be here by the reason of acknowledging the invitation. We have Dr. William Ekulo from the Biological Sciences Department. Thank you so much, Dr. Williams, for joining us here. Next again, we have Joanne Selassie here, Odo Esquire. Esquire, thank you so much for joining us here. Where is she? Okay. With us is Dr. Edward Ni Amatefio. Doc, thank you so much for joining us here. Woo! You students, you are being favorites. You have your favorite here. Let's accord everybody the same applause. Next is Dr. Charles, HKAC. Dr. Charles, thank you so much for joining us here. Whoa, energy. And next to him is Assistant Professor Seram Kao. Prof, thank you so much for joining us here. The list goes on and on and on. And as to whenever we have this list updated here, we would introduce you. We duly acknowledge our friends from the media, TVUCC, ATL FM, Mr. Showbiz, Sunshot Photography, and Jojo Trains. My name is Stanley Ekosunkwan Aqua, and today I am here with
Sandra Olozo.
We are your host for today. Sandra, take it up from there for us.
Okay, so I want to say something again. Please, I said it earlier. We are not here for the picture taking. Please, do you have your notepads here? I'm just hearing the yes from this side. All right.
Right, let me do this from this side. Do we have our notepads here? Can I see it wave? Can I see your notepad wave? Just a handful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see those with their phones. That is on Do Not Disturb. The phone's on Do Not Disturb. Let me see. Oh, well, it is true that the journey of success is loved by all, but not pursued by all.
Exactly.
And it is the differences coming in to be action that makes it manifest. So let's see those who are going to take action from today and proceed toward it.
Exactly. And I wanted to say something. You see, if you have your notepad here and you write, and after the program, I inspect and I see all what I'm expecting in the notepad. Do you know Amatefio's Benz? I have one. Yes. I've parked one just behind the building, and if all is said and done, and you come to me, Miss Sandy, this is my note, and I inspect.
At this point, I should talk to Mr. Matthew to get an extra security for the Benz, because I've not seen Sandy have a Benz. She's promising a Benz like your own, Dr. Matthew. Well, the program must proceed.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the new examination center, where we are gathered for the Entrepreneurship Summit under the theme, a tool for student transition in career sustainability. And we are all waiting to hear the purpose of the program, right? Yes, but without our chairperson, we can't start this beautiful program. So in this, I would like to invite our beautiful lady, Miss Jamina Ahiabo, if she's here, to introduce the chairperson for us.
Right. Can we put our hands together for Jamina Ahiabo, the SRC General Secretary? She would give us either the profile or leading us to the profile of the chairperson for today's event. Come on, can we do better on to even as she climbs here? So tell them, let them know.
Good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. So our profile will be played by the media team, and our chairperson will be duly introduced after that. Okay, I believe we've heard a lot about our chairperson. Even as we came here, we've not yet introduced him, but we've been hearing his name. They've mentioned his name. We've heard about some bands. We've heard a lot. Yes, our chairperson is in our midst. So we are waiting on the media team to kindly play the profile when they are ready. All right. Let's kindly be patient. Our chairperson is a very big man, so let's observe some patience for the media team.
Engagement with organizations such as GIZ, DAAD, NEIP, Rainforest Lab. Dr. Edward Ni Ama Amatefio is a senior lecturer at the University of Cape Coast, Ghana, with extensive experience in entrepreneurship education, innovation, small business finance, and employability development. He currently serves as the director of the Design Thinking and Innovation Hub at the University of Cape Coast, where he leads initiatives that promote innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurial problem solving among students and young entrepreneurs. Dr. Amatefew has built a strong reputation as an entrepreneurship educator, researcher, consultant, and mentor, contributing significantly to entrepreneurship and employability development within Ghana and across Africa. He has led and supported several international and local training and consultancy engagements with organizations such as GIZ, DAAD, NEIP, Rainforest Alliance, and the Education Collaborative, among others. Through his work, he has trained and mentored tens of thousands of students and young entrepreneurs in entrepreneurship, leadership, employability, and business development. Ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, let's welcome Dr. Amatefew.
Please, we can do it better as we take the chairperson's remarks.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we are fine. Can you? Hello? All right. Distinguished guests, respected speakers, student leaders, entrepreneurs, colleagues, students, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Students' Representative Council of the University of Cape Coast, I warmly welcome you to this year's Entrepreneurship Seminar under the theme, A Tool for Student Transition in Career Sustainability. Today's summit brings great minds together. I have been around for about 26 years in this university, and I can tell you on authority, one of the things we need as students before we get to the world of work is what we come in to have today. It's quite disheartening and sad to complete the University of Cape Coast, not just the university, but the University of Cape Coast, where we pride ourselves of being the #1 university in Ghana, the #1 university in West Africa, and among the top 11 universities in Africa. This position, we have held it for 5 solid years. It is quite sad as a student going through the rigorous activities of this university that sometimes students call it the University of Come and Cry. Is it true? This university is indeed tough. It shapes you. Few days ago, level 100 students saw their results. Some were happy, some had to shed tears. But ladies and gentlemen, the sad aspect is when you complete the university, 4 years stay in the university, and you cannot still get a meaningful job. That is quite sad. It is not because the university hasn't given you what you need, which is the technical knowledge. But there is no university in this world that gives you more than 20% of what is required. There are 25 public universities in Ghana. Among these 25 public universities, none of these universities can confidently tell you where their students are. But a small university like Ashasi University can tell you 95% of their students that graduates every year gain employment after graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't fault anybody. Because if you look at the school fees of Ashasi University, their school fees is around $10,000. If you come to the public universities, we are paying less than $200 a year. This is a problem. And therefore, we need other skills that will complement. Professor Kawa will tell you he teaches a class of about 400 students. How then do you become practical if we don't attend summits, sessions, workshops like this? This gathering is important. It is not only to come and listen to Basintali. It is not only to come and listen to Association of Ghana Startups. It is not only to come and listen to NEIP, but it's for you to have a change of mindset. It's for you to have positive attitude towards the world of work. These are the core attributes needed in industry. So on this note, I want to say I duly accept to be the chair for the occasion, and I hope we'll take some skills back. Thank you very much.
Please, can we do better? Thank you so much, Dr. Niyama Amatefio. And I understand he's not just here alone. He came with his team from D-Hub. So please, D-Hub, if you're here, can you give us a wave? Give us a wave. Your director just accepted to chair our program and you are sitting down. D-Hub, let me see you. All right. So please, you see, you can't D-Hub crowd being here. You said they are not clapping. So,
Right.
Do you know D-Hub? What's D-Hub? Make director proud. He will give you something. What's D-Hub? And we don't want any of... Hello? Okay, so please, what's D-Hub? Someone should just come here and tell us what D-Hub means and what they do. May board director cap. Anyone? Doc.
Global
Hello?
JJ will do me the honors. Global JJ. Come on, can I push your hands together for him? He's a member of the D-Hub. Check him out on LinkedIn, Global JJ.
Hello, everyone. So, D-Hub simply means Design, Thinking, and Innovation Hub. So, our core main mandate is to support entrepreneurship support and career and employability support. Yes, so if you are a student and you want to have an entrepreneurship skill, but you don't know how to go about it, when you come to the hub, we train you, we nurture you. If you have a business, but I don't know how to brand it, how to make communication around it, we help you, we train you with your business plan, with how you can go about branding and all that.
Right.
With professionalism, we help you brand yourself. We help you on how you can write your CV and all that. Thank you very much.
Right.
Thank you very much. Please, can we give it up for him once again? Students, I hope you now know what D-Hub does, and you all go there on Monday, right? Okay.
Right, so they are located at the central administration of this University of Cape Coast building complex, and you could get them there. And that called people, your chair, your people. Can we do one more time for Dr. Amatefio? Such a resounding one. I want to remind you that we are having our media partners, including Kesben TV, Sompa TV, Original TV, ITV, TVUCC, ATL FM, and other media satellites include Mr. Showbiz, Sunshot, and Jojo Trends. My name is Stanley Echo Sunkwan Aqua. You can call me Max Stan, my MC, and today I'm doing this word.
Sandra, Max Stan, what mama bumidin san? Hey, Max Stan.
It's very important in the brand market. As we acknowledge these ones, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you we had other equally important people join us. As I told you earlier, that our list will be updated. With us again today is the National Union of Ghana Student Secretary for Finance, who is also an entrepreneur from the University of Cape Coast. He served in the capacity as a alcohol treasurer on campus, the SRC treasurer, the graduate school treasurer, and he's now at the peak of student governance when it comes to finances. He is in the person of Mr. Emmanuel Akwesi Eje, popularly known as EK. Thank you so much for joining us here. Then again, we have a mentee to him, of course, the convener for today, Mr. Tvucc, the SRC treasurer. Thank you so much, treasurer, for making this happen. Then again, we are informed, of course, that an introduction was made and it wasn't done in the best way. Miss Sandy, take it up for us here.
Okay, so before we take the purpose of gathering, we would like to share something profound with you. The leadership of Nokia said something very powerful. We didn't do anything wrong, but somehow we lost. And this statement stands to be one of the greatest lessons in today's business world, innovation world, because if people are changing, if systems are around and people are digitalizing, people are innovative enough to change their domain, and you stay where you are, you will regret and cry later. So ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I would like to invite our beautiful SRC coordinating secretary in the person of Miss Jennifer Yelson to give us the purpose of gathering.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Good afternoon, everyone. So, first semester, the SRC organized a skill training program where they gave students opportunities to learn any skill they want for free. There was yogurt making, bees making, cybersecurity, data analysis, a lot of skills that students were given the opportunity to learn for free. So today, is an opportunity. It reflects our belief that students have come to equip or have gotten a skill that they can make a good impact with it. So it's not just a gathering. It's not a continuation of what happened first semester, but it's a transition and a bridge between what happened first semester and today, meaning a bridge between learning and real life skill training. So today we are coming to understand and learn. We are here to be mentored. We are here to acquire. We are here to receive knowledge about how you can blend the skills you learned first semester together with how the real world operates. So relax, get your book, get your pen, as they said, and then make good use of today. Thank you so much.
Better on to Miss Jennifer Yelson. Come on. This is the Entrepreneurship Summit happening live at the new Examination Center of the University of Cape Coast, and we are streaming live on TV UCC and ATL FM. So I treat any one of you that if you could share the link on your status and your WhatsApp groups of people to benefit from this, it would come a great way to help us. Ladies and gentlemen, come with us here today is this woman who in the state of her life have made transformation as far as entrepreneurship is concerned. And today, she makes it her best bet to be with us in the University of Cape Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, giving honor to humanized you, shall we appreciate the presence of the Deputy CEO of NEIP, Mrs. Joanne Selassie Aheodo, Esquire. Esquire, thank you so much. Ornamented in wit, glitz, and glamour, we would hear from her. Ladies and gentlemen, we will start taking our keynote addresses. First on our list becomes a presentation by the NUC's Secretary for Finance. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Mr. Akwesi Eje,
Popularly known as
EK, to give us his opening keynote speech. Come on, can we do better unto him even as he's coming here? Until he gets here, let's not stop. Right. In the state of preparation for PowerPoint, let's take an interlude. And until
Mr.
then,
Emmanuel Akwesi Eje, popularly known as EK, is an entrepreneur, fashion designer, and student leader known for his discipline, competence, and commitment to service. He served as co-prefect at Kwadaso MAJHS and later as Financial Secretary for both the SRC and the Writers and Debaters Club at Osei Tutu Senior High School. At the University of Cape Coast, Ike held several leadership positions, including Treasurer of Valcohol UCC, Chairman of the Valcohol Finance Committee, Committee Member of the SRC Finance Committee, Treasurer of the UCC SRC, and Chairman of the UCC SRC Finance Committee. He also served as Deputy Chairman of the 57th Nukes Finance Committee, Treasurer of Grasag UCC, and Chairman of the Grasag UCC Finance Committee. Beyond student leadership, Ike is an entrepreneur and fashion designer whose works have gained recognition, including designing outfits for the boss of National Petroleum Authority, NPA. He holds a Bachelor of Education in Accounting and has completed an MPhil in Measurement and Evaluation at the University of Cape Coast. Currently serving as the Secretary for Finance, Ike and his administration have already contributed to impactful initiatives, including the reduction of hostel prices in some universities. Known for financial probity, visionary leadership, and excellence, Ike continues to position himself as a leader dedicated to transformation and progress. Ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, let's welcome Mr. Emmanuel Akwesi Ejei.
Could we do it better for him even as he's coming here? Ornamented in his rightful.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. With the greatest of respect, I would like to acknowledge our chair. Also, I would like to acknowledge distinguished speakers invited here, incoming or aspiring student leaders, current student leaders, and the student populace at large. With the greatest of respect also, it's an honor to share the same platform with great minds, mentors, and also big men I look up to. I would like to begin by saying that I'm standing in front of you today, not because I've figured out everything in life, but I'm one of the ordinary people who have discovered that ordinary persons like you and I can achieve extraordinary things through persistence, consistency, discipline, and determination. Just like many of you seated here, way back 2018, I moved from Kumasi. I've always had my education in Kumasi, but I had to move from Kumasi to Cape Coast to pursue a higher education in the Bachelor of Education Accounting. When I came here, I think a week after, there was a graduation ceremony and I saw a lot of people jubilating because they've had a good class. So I told my colleague, that time we're going to trim our hair at BBF Barber Shop. So I told my colleague that first week that I'm going to complete with a first class also. And he doubted me. But through all the lectures I attended, all the clients, orders I had to deliver, the assignments I had to submit, through my leadership pursuit also from the JCRC to the SRC to the grassroots level, and now standing as the 59th National Union of Ghana State Secretary for Finance, by the grace of God, determination, and persistence, I was able to complete with first class alongside building my business. I'm not here once again because I'm a perfect person, but I'm here like a student like you who knows the struggles that we face, combining academics with politics, with building your business. And with this, I would like us to have a quick conversation about an important topic: building academics with balancing it with your business, like having a successful business while building your academic journey. I would like us to note 4 key points. One thing I would like you to know is that balancing academic with your business is not an easy task. Because there are days you are going to close lectures around 8:30 p.m. Sometimes as late as 9:30, 9 p.m. And you will still have to meet an order because the person has paid you and you can't give an excuse to it. This is where sacrifice comes in. I've always believed that success is not attained on comfort. It's attained with sacrifice, determination, and consistency. The second thing I would like us to notice that don't ever think of trading your academics for your business. We all moved from different regions, different localities to meet here to pursue our academic journey. And one thing I've noticed that we the young ones, when we start seeing money, we start to rethink our decision with regards to our education. But I want to tell you that businesses may fall and rise, but with the knowledge, the certificates, and the discipline you are going to gain from your education can open a lifetime opportunity for you that maybe your business can't. So I wouldn't tell you to trade off your education for your business. I know that with determination and consistency and a lot of sacrifices, you can do both and succeed in both. The third thing I would like you to know is that you'd have to plan your time, have a schedule for your day. Because one thing I remember is that when I was the JCRC treasurer for alcohol, I was aspiring to be the SRC treasurer. And I still had my first class CGPA to protect. So I planned my day. What I was doing is that I know that from every 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m., I'm going for campaign, whether rain or shine, from Monday to Sunday. So when it's time, I wouldn't wait for my manager to even come and tell me that let's go for campaign. I'll just get up, then he follows. And I had it in mind that at least for every day, I should be studying 5 hours. That's at least. So what I was doing is that if I check the day and my lectures are very packed, I'll try and wake up very early in the morning, try and do 2 hours before I go for lectures. I have 3 remaining. And so we have breaks in our lecture periods. Sometimes we have 2 hours, sometimes we have 3 hours. So when I have 2 hours, I'll go and find myself at some journal library, then maybe do 1 hour. So I have 3. And after the campaign, I'll have to find myself at CRT, closer to Prudential Bank, to do the extra 2 hours. And even though I was campaigning every night, I was moving from class to class, I was equally performing my duties as the hall treasurer. But I was still excelling in academics, and a lot of people didn't understand. But there was a lot of sacrifices. You had to cut off excessive sleeping, excessive outings and all, because you have something you would want to achieve, and you would have to work towards that. The last thing I would want to speak about is you have to build your mental health for the journey. Because there are going to be a lot of disappointments. Not everyone understands your journey. I remember when I started with my fashion business, that time I had completed my first degree. So I told my mom I would want to take my fashion business very serious, and she was like, I could. I brand here come to school about first class. Open at the palm now. But I had a dream. And now, when he sees where, I'm not dead, but when he sees where the progress so far, she's so proud of me. Because I understand that not everyone understands your journey. So you have to build your mental health, know where you are going, know what you would want to achieve, the complaints, the disappointments, the critics. All these comes together to build you. So you have to let them fuel you to where you would want to be, but not to drag you back. I would want to conclude by saying that academics and business can be done at the same time with sacrifice, persistence, and consistency. Don't ever trade your academics for your business pursuits. Start small, stay consistent, have a big dream, and watch you grow. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Akwesi Eje Ike, for this powerful presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, I took something. I know some of you will not write. He said, success is not gained by comfort. It is achieved through persistency, consistency, and resilience. If you plan, you wish, that's not what gets you there. But Henry Watford said something, my favorite quote, that the heights that great men reached and kept were not attained by just a sudden flight. But they, while their companions were asleep, they were toiling upwards in the night. So if you want to get there, you should toil upwards in the night. And resilience and consistency will take you there. We move on to our next presentation. And the media will give us the introductory video of our next speaker.
Dr. Charles H.K. Issel is a university-wide entrepreneurship coordinator with a strong commitment to fostering innovation, enterprise development, and student entrepreneurship. He is the founder and director of Squad Limited, founder of Pexel China Study, an initiative focused on international academic and cultural exchange opportunities, particularly between students and China. Dr. Issel continues to play a key role in bridging academia and industry through entrepreneurship education and global collaboration. Ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, let's welcome Dr. Issel.
Please, you can do better. Oh. Hey. Yes. I understand. Hello? Yes, Doc, I understand you requested for a song.
Yeah, so my boys came around and they did the needful. So I think I'm warmed up enough for the show. So let's do it.
No. We want the song. Doc, we want the song. Okay. Thank you very much. So please, you can take over.
Because good. So she was about to blow my cover on that one. Good afternoon, distinguished speakers, invited guests, the chair, all other protocols duly observed. I'm super elated to be here, and I'll do my best to keep to my time. We live in an age where everything is getting democratized. Learning has been democratized. In the day, we would go to the library to find some materials to read. You get there, check out where you want this material, and you'll be told to go to the F section of the library. You try hard to get that book, and the page that you need to do your work will not be there. So you find the pages. You get to 99 and it jumps to 115. Where are the rest? Somebody has taken it out. But thanks to digitalization, now we can get everything at the touch of the button. And so it has made education very liberal. How have we taken advantage of that? I want to speak on something called the chasm, which is actually looking at where we are and where we want to get to. And the gap, we call it the devil's gap, but it goes beyond that. I'm only operationalizing this to just say that, you know what? We need to go beyond what we are being taught. So we move from the certificate mindset to the problem-solving mindset. Tell your friend we must change because it's possible. The world now, as we see, is growing in leaps and bounds, and so we must not be left behind. We have brilliant ideas, and I remember seeing this when our chairman was being introduced. We have ideas, but the ones that end or become the business ideas are the validated ones. And so that is why it is important for you that when you are in school, you must do something. The mindset of just waiting to be employed, I'm sorry, is past and gone. Now everything is changing. And so don't expect that government will employ you. You have to do it your own way. And if government 50 minutes, the living legends are here. Let's clap for the living legends. Charlie, we've gone through a lot. They'll give you a phone card. It has 50 minutes. And then you go and make whatever call that you have to make and come back and they will check. And that is when they have to tell you OS 10 Ghana cedis. And it was stationary. And someone thought it wise that, hey, let us get something like what I have here. And so they invented something like that. Or there was an innovation, an upgrade. And that is why we have cell phones. Sandy made mention of a company. As a teacher, I'll do my thing. A company that refused. It didn't do anything wrong. But all it did was that it was not ready for the time. The time had changed and they were still stationary. The world will move on irrespective of your mindset. And those who will make it, will make it. What was the name of this company and what did they do differently? And what happened to them? Just answer, anyone. And there's a free gift for you from Makita, the bush eating place. Oh, this is for yourself, eh? Take it, Charlie. If there's an award, just take it.
I'm also consuming. So the company was Nokia, and in the stead of the 21st century evolving into smartphone usage, Nokia did not evolve in that.
Let's give it up for him. So you win a lunch at Makita, okay? So lunch for you, Makita. Sandy, don't get jealous. Don't get jealous. All right, so we move on. Let's roll the slides, please, quickly. And so the world is moving. I can fold my laptop. Hitherto, you cannot do that. There are lots of other things that is going on. And I always ask my students, what new thing, what value are you bringing? What problem are you solving? If Zuckerberg, depending on the primary school or the English teacher you had, could think of a space where they could connect with friends, especially when they were restricted in where they had to meet. And so he thought about, let me think of a platform where I can connect with my friends. And that small idea, he tested it on campus. This is a very awesome campus. You are blessed with awesome lecturers who are ready to support you. You can just walk into their office and you can get a business idea and start making money. Zuckerberg did that, and today you and I are enjoying from the fruits of his thought. Why would you just go for something simple that someone who has just done BCE can think about? Something that anybody can think about. It has seriously no market value of a sort. I am imploring you, please think outside the box. Do something different. Let us be proud of you. I want to make a presentation and mention your name, just as we are mentioning Zuckerberg. I want you to also challenge those guys at the Silicon Valley. So we can also create a type of Silicon Valley here in Ghana. Say, yes, we can. Most especially to my ladies from Holy Child who are here. Hello. This is also to you. I'm charging you. You must also think differently. This is the university environment. I wish you are here. The freedom here. The aura here. The swag here. But then don't just come in with the ordinary mindset that, I also want to be part of the university and I'll move out. No. You must bring something on board. So I'm charging you, think differently. Do things differently. And I said, we are solving problems. The world belongs to those who solve problems. those you find here on my screen are problem solvers. And so their friends entrusted power into their hands. From the very first one, Honorable Intim, the SRC president. And he's solving the problem. He's giving leadership because at a point, students needed leadership. And so he was focused. The focus there is the problem that he's trying to solve. And what he's bringing on board, advocating for students. De Graft, same. And let me say something about De Graft. I didn't even know he was my student. There was this guy who was always, I don't know what was your number, De Graft, what was your number? SRC, number 3, right? I will be in the car park and the gentleman will be carrying the man. Vote for number 3, SRC, treasurer. No. I was like, come on. Who is this guy? Like, very consistent. So I one day walked, I actually saw how he looked like, and I walked to him and said, yo, what's up? Like, I like you. Like, your commitment is awesome. These are the people we need. Apparently, it was his mate. And he was just working wholeheartedly. I could feel the vibe in the guy. It turned out that both were my students. And so I'm like, no, this is what we need in Ghana. People who will do it out of everything. And I saw him in the Jama. I said, oh, okay. No wonder he's a custodian. Fellow custodians. Mora, Vim. Let's move. Our Honorable Malik. Same. So government found it that no, this gentleman can lead the Youth Employment Agency. And he's solving problems. Focused on youth policies, etc., etc. And let's give it up once again for our Honorable Joan Selassie. Esquire, I'm grateful. There's something special. Somebody says, oh, mami, Juma, wo ministries. Me so me yede, me tu brodo cake ni meat pie, bro ni friend again. Mo piao. I like that. So, a very good friend of mine and a brother, Dr. Amate Fiu, our chairman, he loves football. And we grew up in the hood. SM hood, KG, Kolegono, Mamprobi, Choco, don't mess with us. Like, you see my muscles. I mean, look at me. Like, don't try me. And because of our love for football, I mean, childhood, we were playing Munchendi and all those. So we started a type of sports betting when we were young. So he took his football here and I followed him. And he introduced me to a wonderful gentleman who is also the coach for the UCC team. The only team that has been very consistent over the years. Dr. Eklo, let's give it up for himself. So, Doc told me, my niece is coming. I said, yeah, I know. It's a very beautiful lady. And so, Doc, you are welcome once again to our midst. Let's roll. My time is almost getting up. I don't want to get into the space of others. Please roll to the next slide. And I'm showing you people and the problems that they are solving. In this world, if you are not solving any problem, you are not making money. Honorable Treasurer mentioned it. Hey, Matthew Poswana. Come again.
National Union of Ghana Student Secretary for Finance.
I salute. Maybe he wants to give me some coins and I'll say certain things and he'll take it out from me. So, yes, he is solving a problem. He's a student. He's identified. Come on, come here. Come. Let's give it up. This was the guy I was talking about. Yeah. Solid guy behind his friend. And he's a good guy. He's also into fisheries. He sells fresh fish, crabs, everything from Elmina straight. The uncle has a fishing boat. So this is what he's also doing. Let's move, please. Thank you. Yes. So Honorable Jacob is also there looking at the youth authority and solving problems there. They are what? Solving what? Problems. In the Chamber of Startups, our boss is also there, connecting and solving problems. I have been saying this on purpose and being consistent with problem solving. Wada Maya, Ayamaya, Wada Jongo Hapanyo, Due, Ta, handle problems. He's solving it. He's making sure that everybody in the world knows about Ghana, about Africa, and our brand. Hello. And then my very own. The prof himself. Sarah what? Kawo. Kawo! Yes, Kazu himself. So he's also doing his part at the finance, making sure he's pushing the models, the ethics, and God being so good, he's in charge of what we do, graphic what? Business challenge. And consistently, we are performing. Consistently, we are performing. God bless. We'll do it again. I am heading towards something. As for my Honorable Nooks Finance, I've made him say all these things. His brand is solid, and we'll follow that as well. Let's move. Now, students like you are also doing awesome things in their spaces. Peanut brittle. Who knows peanut brittle? Inkati cake. But this one, they have packaged it like a golden tree chocolate. It's awesome. If they are here, they should make sure my honorable gets before she leaves. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Good. And then they are solving their own challenges. They are solving problems. These are things. And they take part. These students take part in competitions. There was a call, a Jumarua. The first call. We didn't have a lot of students in the call. It's very sad. And we train people from outside to take advantage of the call that the government has put across. But there's another opportunity. Another window has been opened. And D-Hub is championing that. Please, students, the deadline has been extended. Go and be part of it. Or just go to D-Hub or go to Ejumara online and look for it and be part of it. You'll be financed free. So please, make sure you do that. Now, they are solving problems in different ways. And these are all student projects. Some take part in the Cosmos Innovation Challenge. They have been winning $40,000, $30,000, $20,000, $10,000, and $5,000. And so you can also do that. They are all solving problems. They are all solving problems. Please, let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. These are aquaponics and all level 300s. This is the university of choice. This is an entrepreneurial university. When you come here, we'll teach you entrepreneurship. Because we don't want you to be part of that group. Unfortunately, called the graduate what? Unemployed. It is sad. How can you be trained for 4 years? You have to use your skill. Put your skill set to test. You are fortunate to be in Cape Coast. Here, we house all the Ivy League schools in Ghana. All the top-notch schools. How will it be if you have your own profile and you have your own business card and during one of the PTAs, you dress well, you go there, you say, "Hi, Mom, I'm a student from the University of Cape Coast, the first university, the best university in Ghana, West Africa, and I'm into computer science, I'm into biological science, I'm into this and that. And I have interest in teaching young ones, and I know the techniques. As for WASI, we've scaled it, and we are doing awesome things. I also do online teaching. You can take my card and call me anytime your son or daughter is home. We can connect, and I'll teach. You make free money. There's internet everywhere. There's free Wi-Fi everywhere. Take advantage of it and use it. So you can see the awards. We have Village Boy. Quite recently, almost 2 weeks ago, students from the School of Business with very limited information and time took part in the Bank of Ghana Challenge. This is the 3I Africa Summit. And it was more on fintech, financial technology. Even with the limited time, out of over 20 universities that participated in the competition, we came out what? Second. Let's give it up for UCC. Even under pressure. So don't be worried. When you wake up at 6:30 and you are going for the lectures, it is all molding you to be resilient. Let's roll. Now, these are the 2 places I need you to visit ASAP. We are privileged to have a design thinking and innovation hub headed by the chairman, who is the director, where we mold your ideas from the ideation stage into reality. At the end of the day, if you make up your mistakes here on campus, it's better. You can gather it as data to become better. So go there. They will help you out. Also, we have the UCC Business Incubator. They are also doing similar awesome things. I want you to watch this. Yes, you click on play. And I want you to tell me which category you belong to. Whether the worker, the manager, the boss, or the owner. And see the rate of work. Some are being incentivized, but still they are there. They are watching quietly. You have to increase the tempo of the money. So you see the workers are working. Yes. What mindset do you want to carry? Our owner has not started working. Hey, owner, why? So you can see, it's all clear. Choose this day who you serve. But as for me and my UC students, will be what? Business what? Owners. Let's roll. Thank you. Now, this is where we come to the crux of the matter. I'm introducing you to CAST. Where here, the C means you are converting everything you are being taught, your courses, into what? The client work. So when we give you an assignment, or you are given any assignment, don't do it because you think that you are satisfying us. But we are shaping you with the mindset of you working for someone, or you doing a job for someone, your own business. Present it in that way. Some folks, when you give them assignment, what they just go to GPT. They ask GPT, give me this. And funny enough, they don't even edit it. They give you everything with the prompt. And some of us, we are AI experts. Even when you clean, we can even show you the source that you use to clean. So we'll call you and advise you. Use it ethically. Use it and use it well. Rather than just relying on the AI alone, integrate HI. What is HI? What is HI? Human intelligence. So mix them. Okay? So just as you are doing and meeting assignment deadlines, remember that it is preparing you for the future jobs that you are creating for others. Who is in your network? You need to audit. Who is in your network? So you may have your phone contact. How many contacts do you have? Somebody will tell you, I have 3,000 contacts. I have 4,000 contacts. I have 8,000 contacts. Of these contacts, who amongst your contacts is not your fiancé or fiancée, your mom or dad, or your sibling, who can say, for this business idea that you are talking about, I'm ready to give you 5,000 as a seed capital. Who is in your contact? A word to the wise. I'm not saying throw your phone away. I'm saying audit. Know who is in there and know the strategies that you can. This summit is an awesome space for you to network. It is the only time you will see somebody like Lady Joan, and you can get so close to her. If you want to see her in Accra, wallahi talai, alhamdulillah, God help you. She's very accessible, right? But when she is working and you want to see her, you just want to see her, you go through the protocols. The gentleman who is the press man with him, with her, will tell you he's smiling. But this is the only opportunity you can just go and say, Madam, I like everything about you. I wish you can mentor me. Can we take, and you follow up. That is how it works. That is how it works. So you are blessed to be here. You do same to all those who are around. Even for our friends who are in the high school, you find out what they are doing. Start mentoring them. Put it in your CV that you mentor 2 students from Holy Child School. Do you know what that means to employers? Or if you are going for a grant, do you know what that means? You are adding up to your social capital. Yes, you need to simulate your business ideas. So you, just like the soldiers always simulate situations, scenarios. Hostage taking, what do we do when it's hostage? It's just like the fire service. When it's a gas fire, what do we do? So as student entrepreneurs or would-be entrepreneurs, you need to simulate your ideas. It is here that you have to make the mistake. When you make the mistake here, no one will hurt you. It is data, you learn. But when you go out and you are done with school and you start making mistakes, it will cost your pocket. For some people, when they give you the money and you don't get the returns for them, they are going to make sure you are locked up. So why don't you make the mistakes here? Why don't you visit the D Hub, the incubators? Let us nurture you. See, in our days, if these things were here, we wouldn't even come back as lecturers. We'll just stay in the money zone. Yeah, we'll just be there. Milk is sweet now. Okay, but we believe that we need to impart. We have to sacrifice. We have to be the messengers for the truth. And so we need to transition. Transition from just being learners, chewing and pouring, and passing and forgetting. And that's why we struggle with case studies. Because we cannot literally relate to the actual situations on the ground. So we have become theorists. In conclusion, I'm urging all of us that we have to become problem solvers. Because if there's a funder here, the funder is only interested in what you can do, in what change you can bring to society. And you can only do that through entrepreneurship. Ladies and gentlemen, that is cast for you. Convert, audit, simulate, and transition. God bless you. Thank you very much. Only 2 or 3 questions, and then you take my prize. What did Dr. Matthew say when he came here? I need someone to tell me for a lunch at Makita, maybe fufu or something. Charlie, this one we are sharing fufu. Be wild. Yes, tell me your name, your program.
So my name is Larry Hughes Odonti. So what I learned from what he said was that we are in a world that it's like a digitalized world. So we have to transition from the certificate part to that aspect of it. We don't have to just focus on that part, but we should transition. We should be more
So yes, I want to be gracious. Okay, I want to support you. So thank you. You'll get one. Any 2 more and then we are done. Or maybe I'll leave it for Prof. So when Prof is done, right, Prof may ask 1 or 2 questions. If you are able to, we add you up to the list of 5. Already we have exhausted 2. So we have 3 more. Thank you so much. God bless you. Cheers.
Can we do it better to Dr. Esel?
Oh, that's my song.
Of the morning matter. Of the phone with your dada. Get ready for another. To talk of the morning matter. Me the meeting me plan. Me see khaki twice tryna flip to a big bank, to a big one.
So for information, this was a very song Dr. Charles Esel requested before his coming. So DJ, turn the volume up.
If we up, I am going mental. Sweet if was when
Such an insightful and thought-provoking presentation made. Ladies and gentlemen, we will have the next presentation coming here. I have had technical team talk to me that there are few settings to be made in that court. We will take a cultural display from VOSAG, the Volta Region Station of Ghana, UCC. Is VOSAG ready? VOSAG? VOSAG? In the next 5 to 7 minutes, you take it up for us. In the preparation, I want us to cordially acknowledge the presence of the 63rd UCCSRC Vice President, Ms. Deborah Jemfua. Thank you so much for joining us here. Then again, we have Mr. Solomon Ajay. Mr. Solomon Ajay, thank you so much for joining us here. Until whenever we have the list updated, we will also update you. Stay tuned. Performing is the Volta Regional Student Association of Ghana, University of Cape Coast chapter.
Yesuboko no mekuro wokwera negro la he madomu de nuodasi ne nusia nunye towo Yesuboko
Join with some clapping. If you cannot sing, you can join in the clapping, like what Dr. Charles is doing now.
Let yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Hey. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Ah, oh, mega chimego. Ah, oh, mega chimego. Ah, oh, mega chimego. Ah, oh, mega chimego. Oh, Mose, oh, Mose, Lord is Rabio Yikana, Demi Rokana, Yado Agladi, Yawatuna, Yao. I won't Mose, I won't Mose, ah, Demi Rokana, Yado Agladi, Yawatuna, Yao. Oh, Mose, oh, Mose. Ro Israel Ikana. Ebiedo Kana. Yado Abadi. Tona Nanya O. Ebiedo Kana. Ebiedo Kana. Lolo Bama Powo. Lolo Bama Powo. Lolo Bama Powo. Lolo le ka bevele Bama Powo. Lolo le ka bevele Bama Powo. Sinejola o gogo. Asuya popo anoja omera. Sinejola o gogo. Asuya popo anoja omera. Lolo baba powo. Lolo baba powo. Lolo baba powo. Lolo baba powo. Lolo de ka bebe ne baba powo. Lolo de ka bebe ne baba powo. Sinejola o gogo. Azuya popo anoja omera. Sinejola. Welcome. Fofo, fiawo mora, si o tu la me. O venio, no cano, Yesu ne mo fiala. Fofo, fiawo mora.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the interlude we are receiving the SRC president and Wodemaya.
No pe me do, bate pe me li wo fo. Ike siamela, gamba ba leonye. Le wo trona sia yi. Ike siamela, gamba ba leonye. Le wo trona sia yi. Bara abakwi. Ike siamela, gamba ba leonye. Le wo trona sia yi. Siamela, kama bale onye, ewo trona esiai. Bara abakwi, ojo kole o, nugbe medo pate gbe meli ofo. Siamela, kama bale onye, ewo trona esiai. Siamela, kama bale onye, ewo trona esiai. No fikale toneye ba ado abe gojoneje se Yesu pe nya sabera kale awoke ade ape. Do no fikale toneye ba ado ame gojoneje se Yesu pe nya sabera. Kaleawo, Kaleawo, Kaleawo. Say Yesu pe ya sabena. Kaleawo kwe ade ambe. Kalea, oh, Kalea, oh, Kalea, oh, Kalea, oh. Say yes, super, Asabena, Kalea, oh, Kwe, Ade, Abe. Now be Kale, Kale, Toye, Ma, Ado, Abe, Bojo, Nene, say yes, super, Asabena, Kalea, oh, Ade, Abe. Mona maji popo nye peme e wa cho ne vo da woke popo nye me gona popo nye me gaje me na yo baby wo mi de mona maji popo nye peme e wa cho ne vo da woke popo nye me gona popo nye me gaje me na yo baby wo o na wo be manye $1 go be doleka popo wo be manye $1 do be doleka na wo be manye $1 do be doleka popo wo be manye $1 do be doleka mi de mona ma popo nye be me wa cho nye bu da oke popo nye me gona popo nye ma e wo wa mi de mona ma popo nye be me wa cho nye bu da oke popo nye me gona popo nye me ga je be na yo baby wo mi de mona ma popo nye bo da oke popo ye me gonna popo me ga je be na your baby oh.
Thank you so much, Tvucc.
Na wo me manye $1 do me do.
Thank you so much, Tvucc.
Popo wo me manye $1 do me do.
Prof. Kawo on the floor.
Gentlemen, no ni ako o chala.
Hey.
Gentlemen, jababa. Mano epe lonu. Sia o dolo vera. Depi me mola kolo. Sakolo kolo depi me mola kolo. Tome la ninja po na chola.
Thank you so much, Tvucc.
Yama jababa. Mano epe lonu. Sia o dolo vera. Depi me mola kolo. Sakolo kolo depi me mola kolo. Benya tome la ninya po na cholo lo vanama e ama jagwa ma wo e pelo lonu se sia odolo bena za kolo kolo de be me mo za kolo benya tome la ninya po na cholo.
Thank you so much, Tvucc.
E ama jagwa
Can we push our hands together for them? Come on. Can we appreciate the
me mo za kolo.
Hold on. House of exuberant youth. Can I hear you say, Chogway? Chogway. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Entrepreneurship Summit 2026 happening at the New Examination Center of the University of Cape Coast. We said this year, we are giving students the tools for stability in the entrepreneurship journey. As when the interlude was going on, we had the SRC president, the chief servant for the 63rd UCC SRC president coming. Can we appreciate the presence of His Excellency Kwame Ntiamoa team? Come on. The chief servant of the University of Cape Coast, he came in with the chief of staff and NK team. I've been told he's still on duties. We really acknowledge your presence. And you know who we met, right? Who we saw? Who we came in with? Yeah, who? The energy is 1/10. Who? 2/10. Who? 6/10. Who did he come with? Can I get some energy? 9/10. Who did he come with? What the Maya? I see them. Ladies and gentlemen, what the Maya in the University of Cape Coast. History is about to make. Thank you, DJ. Want to remind you, we are streaming live on TVUCC and ATL FM via YouTube, and treating every one of you that whenever you are making time to post media from here, engage our social media platforms, TVUCC, to keep the channel grow for our very own selves. This event must proceed, and we will have the presentation next up from. Can we have the profile video of our next speaker?
Honored with the CIMA Campus Culture Excellence Award as Global Champion in 2020 for his outstanding contribution to promoting the CIMA professional qualification. In 2023, he was awarded as the Best in Business Sustainability Award in Africa. This made him win the British Grant on Sustainability for Female University. Professor Kaur is widely Professor Kaur is widely recognized for his dedication to professional education and IMA Campus Culture Excellence Award as Global Champion in 2020 for his outstanding contribution to promoting the CIMA professional qualification.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Professor Kaur is widely recognized for his dedication to professional education and students' development, having been honored with a CIMA Campus Culture Excellence Award as Global Champion in 2020 for his outstanding contribution to promoting the CIMA professional qualification. In 2023, he was awarded as the Best in Business Sustainability Award in Africa. This made him win the British Grant on Sustainability for Female University Students in Ghana, together with 4 other universities in South Africa. Professor Kaur is widely recognized for his dedication to professional education and students' development, having been honored with a CIMA Campus Culture Excellence Award as Global Champion in 2020 for his outstanding contribution to promoting the CIMA professional.
Hello, 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 hello.
Professor Cowell
Hello,
is
hello,
widely recognized for his
hello.
dedication to professional education.
Hello, 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 hello.
See.
You can join if you are touched by the song. You can join if you are touched by the song.
Hello, hello, hello.
You can join the tunes from Castle Hayford. You can join the tunes. Come on. Fellows, fellows, thank you, fellow custodians. Thank you, fellow custodians.
Professor Cowell. Professor Cowell.
Thank you, fellow custodians. Thank you, fellows. Thank you, fellows. Technical team.
Professor Cowell is widely
Welcome from the very short interlude from Castle Hayford Hall. We shall take the interlude and intro of Professor Cowell.
Professor Cowell is widely recognized for his dedication to professional education and students' development, having been honored with the CIMA Campus Culture Excellence Award. Professor Cowell
Media team, over to
widely
you.
recognized for his dedication to professional education and students' development, having been honored with the CIMA Campus Culture Excellence Award as Global Champion in 2020 for his outstanding contribution to promoting the CIMA professional qualification. In 2023, he was awarded as the Best in Business Sustainability Award in Africa. This made him win the British Grant on Sustainability for Female University Students in Ghana, together with 4 other universities in South Africa, Botswana, Canada, and United Kingdom. At the University of Cape Coast, He has taught and supervised at both undergraduate and graduate levels, integrating case studies, technology, and experiential learning into his teaching. He introduced the popular business games into his teaching. He also actively engages in mentoring, curriculum development, and outreach activities that bridge academia, the profession, and the business community. Ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, let's welcome Professor Seiram Kaur.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Chair, invited guests, students of the University of Cape Coast. We have come to a very important aspect of our summit today. And I'm looking at the topic, the art of pitching, winning over investors. How do we win over investors into our various ideas that Charles spoke about? Every business that you want to undertake, there is the need for you to get an investor. Are we aware we have angels among us today? Are you aware we have angels among us today? And are you aware we have business angels among us today? Turn to the next person and tell the person, you are my business angel. No, do it properly. Do it with conviction. Yes, so that business angel that you are talking to is the investor that will invest in your ideas, the startups that you have. Is that person that will bring the money to the business so that your business can grow. That angel is not going to do it free of charge. That angel will want a return on the money he or she is giving you. And what are those things that the angel will see? That your idea is good, is profitable, is something that is sustainable. You need to convince the investor. And that is where pitching comes in. What is pitching? You are trying to convince someone to buy into your ideas, your solutions. There is a problem. You want to solve that particular problem. And for the person to buy into your solutions, you need to make sure that you provide concrete evidence. Ladies and gentlemen, why do we need pitching? Because there are several ideas that exist. Someone wants to invest in the best idea. If your idea is not good, if it is not credible, if it is not scalable, if it is only short term, the person will not invest in it. So there is the need for a pitch so that people can buy into those ideas. You must communicate effectively. It's not about speaking grammar. It's not about just presenting your ideas poorly. It's about being action-oriented. You saw what happened here. When I was about to come, the system failed. We called in the other group to come. My profile was not coming in time. What happened? Did we simulate what was going to happen here today? Did we practice? The investor wants something that will not fail. It's the money that belongs to the investor. And therefore, there is the need for us to be careful. Ladies and gentlemen, take your pen and papers. Take these 6 steps of an effective pitch. 6. Let me talk about the first one. Start with a real problem. What is the problem? How are people going to feel it? And what is the pain? Why does it matter? You need to get that first. Second, present a solution to the problem. If you cannot present a solution to the problem, then there is nothing that you are talking about. The problem is that our roads are bad. When our guests were coming, there was a lot of what? Traffic and the road network. It makes traveling uncomfortable. When they reach an event, they will delay and people will think that they are not serious with whatever they are coming to do. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why we need a solution for that. We need a real network or travel by sea. That becomes a solution that you are presenting. If you are not able to do that, then we have a problem. Our young ones, life and business cannot be lived anyhow. It must be purposeful. It must be intentional. If it is not intentional, you may not be able to do it. 3, show the market. Where is the market for the product? There should be evidence that you have actually done a survey about the business and people are ready to get it. It's not enough to say that there are several people who have signed onto this product. 200 people have signed onto this product. They have tested the product. This is the outcome that I am expecting. Evidence, pilot, test. Observe the demand for the product. Don't sit in your room and assume that whatever that you are coming with, other people will like it. No. That assumption will kill your business. Come out with a model that is okay. Explain the logic. That is the 4th one. Explain the revenue logic. Revenue logic, you must project. You must project how much revenue you are going to get. Do not exaggerate. Those of us in accounting, we say we should be prudent. Do not overestimate your revenue. Otherwise, you will get disappointed. And therefore, money in itself is something that is very special. If you are going into business, let me say this thing. You may believe it or you don't believe it. Money is sacred. It must be kept as such. There are places you don't keep money when you want to start your business. Don't keep money under your bed. Don't keep money in your shoes. Don't keep money under your pillow. Don't keep money in the washroom, in the kitchen, because all these places put pressure on the money. So you do business, the money comes, and you don't know how you use those amounts of monies that you have. Before you start the business, do not just stand up, I want to start a business. I'm looking for someone to invest in the business. And somebody comes to tell you, I'm going to borrow you this amount of money. Be careful where you borrow money from. Understand your business and where the money is coming from. And so to get that investor, one thing that you are going to do is that pray to whatever you believe in. If you believe in God, Jesus Christ, Muhammad, and whatever, the lesser gods, believe in that. Contact your spiritual father to guide you. In doing that, you are going to speak the truth. Don't cheat. when you want to do good business. If you do that, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to be in trouble. The fifth one, evidence of what you want to do. Not just saying. Practice it over and over. Simulate it. Cast. You remember cast? Simulation. Practice over and over. The businessman, the MC, the lady, you made a quote that what? Great men, when they want to achieve success, doesn't come on a silver platter. They, whilst their colleagues are sleeping, are burning the midnight candle, and they are doing a lot of things. My dear innovators, students, greatness doesn't come with ease. For you to prove that you have evidence, just making a vague claim that this will solve a problem, there are no competitors. Who told you there are no competitors? Who told you you are the first to create what you are trying to talk about? So you must provide evidence. The last one, the ask. Ask what you are looking for. Clearly state your need. Don't go to an investor and tell the investor, any amount you like, give to me. No, the investor will walk away. You must be specific and be intentional. Do not just mention an amount without doing the necessary background check and investigation. Excuse me, I don't do politics, but there are companies under the then one district, one factory that failed because they did not request for the need. They exaggerated the need. Companies gave them money. The companies, the banks that gave them money, they did not finish their businesses. They did not even finish the factory, but they were supposed to pay. Some are in court. Don't do that. Ask for the seed money that you want. And when the seed money comes to you, moral hazard should not set in. Don't use the money for the business for a party. If you use the money for a business for a party, you are in trouble. Use the money for what you have asked for it. And young businessmen and women, do not take your business money and give to a young lady to cause abortion. You do that, you are killing your business. This, the businessmen and women may not tell you. My brother from the startup, you are here. You may come and confirm some of them. It's their startup. You need to be careful. Mentorship is needed. Mentorship for the business is needed. Partnership is needed. We have the D-Hub, the business incubator on campus. For you to get a good pitch, you need to visit these places. Get somebody to mentor you. Get somebody to direct you. And it should not be only for business. Get an academic mentor. Get a social mentor. Get a relationship mentor. All this will go a long way to help you become successful. What are some of the common mistakes we make when we are pitching business ideas? We talk too much. You see, when you meet an investor and you start blabbing, you start talking, I can do this, I can do this. The good investor who have observed you, Maya, you meet me and I start talking too much. You know the guy is fake. The guy is not real. So we talk too much. We talk of solutions instead of the problems first. We make vague claims. oh, this business, I can make this amount of money. Be realistic. Acknowledge your competitors and what they have, and come up with something that is unique and will be more than what your competitors are talking about. You go and then you don't provide any need. What is the source of funding? You are not there. What is the audience? You don't know. Who is your market target? You don't know. Then what are you pitching? We are told that the startups, the youth employment agency and the rest, they have funding available. But before you can get access to this funding, you must provide concrete proofs. If you don't provide concrete proofs, ladies and gentlemen, you are in trouble. Now, take these three other practical habits that can make you win the investor to yourself. Practice timing. Know the timing of your business. Restrict yourself to the timing. Use simple language anytime that you want to do a pitch. And everyday terms that everyone would understand. Get feedback. How do you get feedback? Pitch with your friends. Pitch with your mentors. Pitch with your lecturers. And sometimes pitch with your mirror. Speak to your mirror. Stand in front of the mirror and tell the mirror, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it. Would this person accept it? See yourself talking. In UCC, we have a lot of hills around. Go to the hilltop. Talk. And when you do these things, ladies and gentlemen, things will be okay for us. For me to end it, to win an investor who is ready to put money. I just spoke about the angel investor. We have venture capital firms. Venture capital firms are there. Your own amount of money can also be an investment. Your friends and families can be investments that you are looking for. For you to get them, make sure that you bring them on board, but it's not going to be free. They need an equity ownership. They want to be part of the business. And once they are part of the business, they know how you are running the business. Why they want to give you money? The money they want to give you, I would advise them that they should have a stake of ownership in the business and have somebody representing them on the board of the business. The structures must be there. Have a clear market. Who is your market? Have a viable business model that is there. Credible evidence, ladies and gentlemen. And have a confidence or what we call confident ask. Be bold to say, this is what I need. This is what I am going to use it for. Before that, you have gone to the market to do the cost analysis of all the items that you need before you present it to the investor. Ladies and gentlemen, the time to start is now. Master the art. Practice it. It unlocks doors to funding opportunities. Be careful what you put on your social media handles, because the investors will go and check. If you put something bad and you are the one that causes controversy and all over, the investor will not be interested in that particular one. Get a mentor. We are available. We are available. Entrepreneurship can succeed. The ideas that you have, they are things that we can get. When I was coming here, there was a business called, Grapefar Naturals. They produce natural ice creams. And these are students. They've just completed school and they are doing that. And they said, we have opportunities for students. We have tested the ice cream. It is okay. Food and Drugs Authority have approved that particular one. We have the license. We are producing in large quantities. We want to give opportunities to students who want to do business. They should come to them. I'll leave their number with the SRC executives and they will share with you and you can go. You can be in school and be doing something. Don't give up. It's not easy. With every little breath you have in you, to get an investor to invest in your business, ladies and gentlemen, it comes with a purpose. Have a roadmap, draw a plan, and follow that plan to an end. Thank you so much. Thank you so. Oh, if you don't clap, I'll make you clap. If you don't clap, I'll make you clap. All right. So before you come in, we have all sat for a very long time. I just want us to revive the energy. Let's bring the energy. So we are all going to shine. Now, this is how it's going to be. You follow me. Everyone, let's do it. Just follow me. Everyone. Everyone. If you love what we are doing here today, let's do it together. Now you follow the instruction. I'll count up to 3, then we all light it together. Okay, let me see who is faster than me. Let me see who is faster than me. Faster, I'm faster than all of you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Kawa, can we do one more time for him? Professor Kawa, thank you so much. We are grateful for this insightful presentation. Who is happy to be here? Show by hand. Great. There is more impact for you. This is what we promised. You once more welcome to the new examination center of the University of Cape Coast. This is Entrepreneurship Summit 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, next up on our presentation, we will take the profile video of the man doing us the presentation, do us the honors of presenting on Ghana startups.
Ajay, a seasoned IT and business consultant, entrepreneur, and youth development expert with over 15 years of experience driving innovation, business growth, and international trade facilitation across Africa. As the president of the Association of Ghana Startups, he has championed transformative initiatives including Ghana Startup Week, Ghana Startup Pitch Fest, and Africa Startup Echo Magazine. SMEs, empowering startups and young entrepreneurs to thrive. With expertise in business innovation, technology solutions, youth empowerment, public speaking, and continental trade advocacy, Mr. Solomon continues to build sustainable ecosystems that create opportunities, jobs, and impact for the next generation. He is a certified chartered management consultant with international training in trade diplomacy and foreign trade representation. Mr. Solomon Ajay remains committed to shaping Africa's innovation future through leadership, collaboration, and purpose-driven development. Ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, let's welcome Mr. Solomon Ajay.
Right. Good afternoon. It looked like your team know more of me than I know myself. I was just wondering where you got all those things from. Anyway, so my mission is just simple to talk to you about the Ghana startup ecosystem. Just give you an overview of it. A lot have been said already. I'll do more slides, please. I'm doing more of data, so kindly limit the videos for me and let's focus more on the slides. Okay. So let's get moving. I don't have much time. Right. So I'm talking to you about the Tvucc and startup ecosystem opportunities for students. My name is Solomon, as has been said already. Let's proceed. You don't have a pointer, right? You don't have. Okay, good. Okay, so let's move forward. Okay, so let's talk briefly about the AGS where I work. So the Association of Ghana Startups is an umbrella body for startup entrepreneurs across the country. We work to support startups across the entire 16 regions. So our mandate is basically to support you to scale your businesses. We work around 4 key thematic areas. Capacity building is one, where we do trainings and workshops and things like this to inspire and motivate our young people. Then we do access to finance, where we support them to raise funding through demo day sessions, pitch competitions, prospect about investors and angels and all that. We connect startups to all these opportunities, right? Then we do access to markets. Thank you. Thank you, lady. Okay. Is it working? Is it connected? They need to fix it first. Oh, sorry, it won't work. There's no battery. It's empty. It's empty. There's no battery. Sorry. We'll manage it. All right. So we do market access where we do trade competitions, trade expos across both Ghana and across other countries. We do policy work to talk to government and other players and ensure that there are conducive policies for startups like you to be able to survive in your businesses. And on that score, we've done about 2 or 3 policy works over the past years. The Ghana Startup Bill, the 5-year strategy of the ecosystem, among others that we're working around. Then we'll do the global marketing access. Let's proceed. Okay. One of our key partners for this project is the We Rise network. We Rise is is a women network focusing on supporting women entrepreneurs. So the women here, the ladies here, I should say, if you want to do any business, recommend that you get access to the We Rise network. It's a good partner for what we do, as well as the D-Hub. Okay. Let's pause here for a while. Let me take you through the entire Ghana's ecosystem. All right, so just an overview of it. The support systems across. We have many ideas. Of course, now we know and we understand that there is a support system. Whatever we want to do, there's support for us. But where do you go to get what you need? At what point in time? So there's an overview of the entire space. So if you look at the first phase here, you have the incubators and accelerators, where we have various hubs across the country that support people like you. D-Hub is one of those hubs. You can see Hapa Space is here, iSpace, Hopping Academy, Whole Node, iCode, is scattered across the entire regions. Wherever you find yourself, you have access to a hub that you can just walk in for support. All right? And we need to leverage on them to scale our businesses. Luckily for us, here, D-Hub is here. I think I saw another hub as well. And we need to leverage on that to scale up what we're doing. In the middle here, you have Mest Africa, Cosmos, and Orange Connect and all that. Before that, the other side is investors, right? Where Prof is talking about. So we have investors, Venture Capital Trust Fund, Angels Network, Good Soil, Moonshot, and all that. These are all equity investors primarily. Is it working now? Thank you. Okay, good. All right, thank you. So, the light's working. All right. If you want to raise funding, this is our go-to area. All these people here are investors. From Chanzo Capital to Merepa Capital, Quick Angels, all these ones are investors. You must take note of them. If you want to raise equity investment, I like what Prof said. Look like he was speaking to what I was going to say. These guys will not come in to give you money for free. All right? They will give you money and take stake in your business. And it's important for us to understand that all the big companies you see around the entire world are not owned by one person. It is only in Ghana that we want to be CEO of 10%, CEO of, let's say, 10,000 business, than being, let me reframe it, 100% owner of, let's say, a 10,000 business, call ourselves CEO, moving around in big things and all that, but then check our accounts is nothing. why don't you be a co-founder or be a shareholder of a $1 million company than you just calling yourself CEO and your account is nothing to talk about? All the companies you know, the like of ZPay, the likes of Haptel, the likes of Beyond Ghana, Facebook, Instagram, Microsoft, all of them. We may hear one person leading, Mark Zuckerberg, like you said, the product school that you attended. All of them, you may hear one man leading the business, but behind the business, there are investors. So we shouldn't just be stuck with we just want to be owners of a business. No, we need to open up. The middle here is for female founder initiatives. If you are a lady here, in fact, one of our partners, we have more intentional focus on women. All right, so we have all the middle lane is hubs that provide support for female startups. If you don't want to go to where the male goes, you can just walk into the female startups hubs and they'll support you. The middle here, as I was talking about, these guys provide both incubators, accelerators, as well as funding. So we need to take note in case you are looking for someone who does both, you know where to go. Now, government plays a role in all that we do. I am from a private sector, but we work with the government as a partner. Government plays a key role in all that we do as an ecosystem. So if you look at here, there are government initiatives. NERP is here, NYA is here, GDCL is here, among others. They all play key role. In fact, just last week, Entrepreneurship Part 2 have been launched. It's a government program. As students, you must take advantage. Last month, we launched the students' side of Entrepreneurship. I was there. Luckily, I was invited. It was launched at UPSA. As students, you must apply. So there's support. You don't have excuse anymore. There is support for you. If you look at here, there are DPs. The DPs are supporting us a lot. The likes of MasterCard Foundation, the GIZs, the Jackers, and all that. They are all here. They have various windows open on daily basis. Check out for them and apply for support that you need. Academia, of course, we are UCC. Academia plays a lot of role in the work that we do. Someone says, catch them young and they'll be yours forever. Right? It is important we take the message to the student bodies so that we start from here. It is sad that you go to school, graduate after 4 or 5 years, some go as many as 7 years, 8 years, and then they finish and go look for jobs. You know? So please, let's take advantage of whatever that we are being taught here. And Prof, if I may make a request there, can we look at, I don't know if there's a way we can support our young people. As we sit here, I'm sure your colleagues may be in classrooms learning or somewhere else learning, those who are not entrepreneurship friendly or sort of, right? So as we come here to spend our time on entrepreneurship, develop our ideas and all those things, is there a way that we can be giving some mark or something to add up to our academic record? Is it possible? Are we doing it? So please, let's look at that. Because I think that's one of the ways that will encourage them to go. I mean, many people discourage their parents, their kids from going to sports. Because once you are there running and all that, your colleagues are studying. And if you come back and you don't do well in the classroom, that's it. But if there's a way that we can also acknowledge your efforts in building your business and all that, we believe that it will motivate others to go into it. Please, my personal appeal, we need to maybe take it to GTech and push that as well. It's internal, but it should move beyond just here. Or maybe here you are doing it. But we need to move on to GTech so that it cuts across. It will make our work easier for some of us. You know, so please, those of you can help us push agenda. We need to look at it. I'll move on. Perhaps I'll talk about all these things. Okay, so we can move on. I have the power now. Sorry. Okay. Now I put this here just to inspire you. All these are startup companies being founded by youth. All of this, they were founded by young people like you and I. All these businesses. And these are all Ghanaian businesses. I intentionally took only Ghanaian startups in here, those that we work with. All of this, from fintech to food and agri-tech, to logistics, to media, health tech and job tech, climate tech and e-commerce. These are all companies started by young people like you and I. If they can start it, you can also start it. Are we here? The only reason why I brought this slide in, just for you to know that others are doing it as young as we are, and they are making money. Sometimes you hear the company think it's so big and people behind are so old and all that, until you get to hear their ages I remember when they were doing vetting for the ministers, and the day Honorable Sam George was you know, and he mentioned the age as Anyway, we move on. You know, so yes, I'm trying to say that others our age are doing it. Others below our age, they are doing it. So what are we waiting for? I like what Prof said, how he ended it. You must start today and start now. All right? Now, let me talk about some of the key things that we do at our office, where I sit at AGS. I spoke about capacity building, the demo day sessions, pitch competitions, the startup week. I was really surprised how you guys got those pictures of startup week and all those things. But I didn't give anything to you. Maybe Google is doing magic. So trade missions, yes. Startup week, every year we assemble the whole space together as one location. The government and all the partners to discuss and things that we need around this ecosystem. That's a startup week. I'm sure maybe next year we may need to move it to. In fact, I'm inspired by the energy. Yeah, maybe next year. Yes. Thank you. I was inspired, and I know my boss was also being. And when I proposed I should come here next year, she will not say no, because I saw her enjoying the vibe. Those of you who don't know, my boss is right here. Yes, thank you very much, boss. Trade missions, every year we have delegation that we send across other countries to learn what they do there, participate in other global events and all that. In fact, this year we are moving in June, July, and I'm happy to announce that we are going to one of the students from this campus. That's a matter of you, right? There's a lady from here. Yeah. So there's a lady from, please clap for her. I forgot her name, self. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I don't know if she's here. Prof, is she here? Yeah. Is she here? Now? Yeah, so we opened up for students as well to apply. Those of us who are our own businesses, sometimes in fact, we are paying. When we get support, we pay part. But luckily for us, we get support this time round who the partner says they want to support students to go on a free, full sponsorship. So we got two students, students be part of it, one from here and one from Academic City University. All right, so I mean, there's an opportunity there for you. Today is your colleague right here. Tomorrow it can be you. So please, let's take advantage of things that we do. And, you know, I'll talk about two key things that we do for students, and I'll end on it. The first is the Tech Serve Employability Program. This is where we onboard national service personnel and we deploy them to work with startups and SMEs across the country. If you are level 400 students preparing for national service, this is for you. So what we do is that we onboard you, give you trainings and all that, and then we deploy you to work with a startup. National service posting is random mostly. But when we come to you, you're able to decide which company you want to do your service with, what sector you want to be in. Somebody can be here reading biology or whatever course, but a service you're posted to go and do traffic control or go and do farming. It is national service, you must go. But we are giving you the chance to decide that I want to do my service with ZPay or do my service with company A or company B within our ecosystem, and we can place you there. And in fact, those of you who are even doing your business, your startups now, we have a way to assign you to do your NSS with your own company. We've tried that over the time, and it's working. Right? So if you are here and you have your own startup company, we can assign you to do your service within your own company. All right? It is something that we really want to push, so you can get time to focus on your business. All right. Now, the student startup clubs also, we want to have a way to get to you directly on campus, right? So last year, we started the student startup club idea where we are setting up various clubs on campuses. So it's more like a union of student startups. So we can come to you. You know that if you're telling me that they already have signed on about 300 startups at DHub. So we know that these are students who are doing their own businesses. We now would design program that favor just what you are doing. So we come to you directly to engage you periodically to ensure that we are supporting your cause. Okay, so that is what the Student Startup Club is doing. And like I said, we're already working with Dr. Few on that. Maybe very soon we'll come and launch the UCC chapter of it. We've done other chapters, but we are hoping that very soon we'll launch this chapter as well. So let me just go a bit deeper into the Tvucc program, the NSS program that I just spoke about, and I'll end on that. Our focus for this time round is ICT. And one of our partners, like I said, with intention on female employability, female empowerment. So we are doing more like female biased, but it doesn't mean that only for the female. We are open to the guys as well. Again, it's ICT, but doesn't mean that other sectors are not important. Any job nowadays is linked to ICT one way or the other. It may be accountant, it may be auto mechanic or whatever it is. There's an ICT component in it. And so whatever course you are doing, for the level 400 students, please, this is the time for you to apply. I'll share the code, QR code for you to apply if you're here, so that we can start with the pre-onboarding processes. All right, so women, as I spoke about, is all women focused. But then again, we have support for the guys as well. I just want to move on. Okay, so that's the whole objective of the program: recruit female graduates, deploy them to startups, provide mentorship. Perhaps spoke about mentorship earlier on. Mentorship is key. You must get a mentor, so we assign you to a mentor as well who will guide you. The primary mentor is the company that you have been posted to. The CEO of the company is your primary mentor. So he or she will ensure that whatever that you need to be able to do your work well is provided to you on that scale. All right. Now let's talk about two things before we wrap up. The benefits. Tax benefit to NSP. If you're NSP and you apply to do your service through AGS, what do you tend to gain? All right. First one, like I said, we have some mentorship sessions. Every month, we have a training that you go through monthly. So there's the online portal, self-learning that you go through yourself. And then at the end of the month, we have a mentorship session where experts come in to address and attend to challenges and all that. Secondly, you get your paid. NSS allowance is paid by government. Our side, we are working with the government as a partner. I just told you my boss is here. If I don't say, well, I'll be queried. All I'm saying is being paid by my boss, John. So yes, our NSS is being paid by government every month. We want to clap for the government now. They are doing well for us. You know, if you are a startup company, if you're a business and you apply for national service, you pay them yourself, right? And then you pay government even some percentage. But this time, when government have, listened to our play and they're coming in to support, so they pay allowances to the NSPs. But then again, the startup companies also give you transportation allowance. So you get two allowances. All right. So you get two cash instead of you getting one on the other side. The first one is you get a chance to choose where you want to be. Second one, you get a training, you get a mentorship and all that. The financial side, you're getting two allowances. Then again, you get access to participate in the AGS main activities. Like I said, a lady from here has been hop into the, trade mission to Germany just next month, all because of the student link that she is participating in. Okay, so the startups as well, what do you get as a startup or SME for being part of this? One, you have access to the talent. You have reduced cost rate, because if you're going to employ, it takes a lot of time. You need to go out there, put a call out, recruit, interview, all those things. It takes a lot of time. But then this time around, we are doing all the work for you. All you do is just apply as a member of AGS or any other startup institutions, and then you get the support that you need. Improvement in development, product development, and support for scalability. Let's just wrap up on the partnerships. So like I just spoke about, we work with partners across the country. And for this particular project, the Digify project that we're working on, UCC has signed on as a partner through the Dr. Matefu and his team at DHub. And so, in fact, he's on a trip as well. Doc, I salute. Thank you for working with us. So Doc is our partner here for DHub, working with them over the time to ensure that we can support student startups and, of course, NSPs from here. So KNUST as well, Eugene, Accra Technical University, among other universities, are part of this project. Our focus for this year on the NSS employability is to ensure that we can work with at least 300 women, deployed to about 100 startups or SMEs, recruited from about 5 universities at least, and then assign about 50 mentors to these people. And so those of you here, the elders who are available to mentor, please, we'll come to you. Assign some small time to talk to somebody. Student setup class, I spoke about that already. Like I said, we'll talk to